What is up? This is SM127. I'm going to be reacting to Handsome Boy Wears Helmet to Avoid Girls. What happens is shocking in today's video. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing as the other two videos where the kids wouldn't show their faces out of humiliation. But we're gonna watch this and see what it's about. In 3, 2, 1, clickety clack, and go.
Class, this is Cart.
Too handsome to handle.
Sorry about that. This is Day Kim. He is going to be joining our class for the remainder of the school year. Yes, Amber?
Are you sure Day's supposed to be in this class? I mean, this is AP Lit. Someone who wears a helmet at school should be in this special class with special kids, right?
That's enough, Amber.
Special kids, really?
Have a seat in that empty desk right there, next to Zoe.
Thank you.
So that's Zoe? Oh no, that one is Zoe.
Don't mind her. She just thinks because her dad's a millionaire, rules don't apply to her.
What's she doing at Brookside and not some private school?
Her dad wanted to handle her. Clearly, it's not working. I'm Zoe,
Yeah, clearly it's not working, her being humbled.
Are you asking him for helmet suggestions? Wouldn't be a bad idea to hide that nest on your head.
Nest? Oh wait, but watch this. He's gonna take the helmet off, and they're gonna make fun, and she's gonna make fun of his face.
Walking up to me, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hey, Amber.
But watch this.
I was wondering if you didn't have.
She's shaming him for wearing the helmet, but watch this. My prediction is that he's gonna take the helmet off, and she's gonna shame his face.
How I would look standing next to someone wearing American Eagle? Unless you can afford some Gucci by tomorrow. Hard pass. Bye-bye.
You know, you should try being a little more humble.
Exactly.
Money isn't everything.
Yeah? Like I
Right,
never
money
listened to
isn't
someone
everything.
wearing a helmet around school all day.
But watch this. He's gonna take the helmet off, and he's gonna take the helmet off, and she's gonna make fun of his face, and then she's gonna wish that he kept the helmet on.
Style. That's my daddy's car, so while you're pedaling around town, I'll just be...
So that's the car that he rides in.
What? No way.
See, he's rich too, and you don't see him showing off and being a dick about it.
Don't tell me you wore that helmet all day.
Let's see his face.
How are you supposed to meet a girl like that? You know what's at stake. Let's go.
We're gonna see what his face looks like.
They're starting a revolt at the
No
company.
helmet. What does he look
This is why
like?
you need to get your act together and find yourself. Are you even listening to me?
Yeah, Dad. I'm listening.
Get your feet off the table. Just because you're going to school with those public school kids doesn't mean that you have to act like them.
Exactly.
When you're done with your newspaper, can I have the comics? It's the only good part.
Why are they not? Okay.
I need you to start taking this seriously, son. I don't know how much longer I have left. And James, the VP of the company, is already trying to convince the shareholder that he should be CEO. I need to know the company is in good hands before. They won't respect a
Now I
young
want to see
bachelor,
his face.
but they will respect a family-oriented young man in a relationship headed towards marriage. It shows stability.
I heard there's a dance coming up at Brookside.
A dance coming up
Seems
at
like a nice
Brookside?
place to meet someone.
And if you can't find someone, I have a successful friend with a daughter I can introduce you to.
Excuse me, sir. I am so sorry to interrupt, but I have a recipe that calls for 350 milliliters of heavy cream. How much is that in cups?
There's 236.6 milliliters in a cup, so you'd be fine to use 1.5 cups.
Why,
One
thank
and
you,
a
Miss
half
Eleanor.
cups
I
is
knew I
fine.
should ask you first.
See, Dad, why don't you just make Eleanor CEO? She already works for the company.
Actually,
Right.
Dad, I've been meaning to talk to you
They
about.
wouldn't respect a young bachelor. Do you think they'll take a girl seriously?
So
Okay,
what
now
if
he's
I'm a girl?
sexist.
It's not about what you are, it's about who
Exactly.
you are.
It's
I know
about
the
who
company
you are,
inside out.
not what you are.
This is a
So
conversation.
that tells me that
between
he's
the
also
men of
that
the
tells us
house.
he's also a
Please.
misogynist.
Dad, I'm still just a senior in high school. I'm not ready to be CEO. I still don't even know my new class schedule.
First period you have English, second history.
You'll be fine. Memorize some pickup lines. And stop wearing that helmet.
Good morning, Bookside.
Okay, he's back to wearing the
To
helmet.
purchase your tickets for the upcoming dance, which will be on sale in your cafeteria during the lunch period. Thank you very much.
Is this where we see his face?
Yes, that is so romantic and cute.
Will he go to the prom with me? Yes.
Hi, excuse me, miss, hello. What if I told you I could get you some money right now?
I wouldn't believe.
Does he show his face?
Excuse me. Would you like to go to the dance with me?
No thanks, Rito.
Weirdo, huh?
You don't really expect to go to the dance wearing a helmet, do you? You probably give them a concussion when you start dancing.
Nobody asked.
Really?
Amber.
Nobody
Hey,
asked
I'm
you.
sorry. You're right. You shouldn't give advice to someone who's so hard-headed.
Hard-headed?
You know, you'd probably have better luck if you took off that helmet.
Okay,
Unless
he's
you're
gonna take
super
the helmet
ugly on
off,
the
but you're
inside.
gonna make fun of
Oh,
him.
wait, I have an idea. Why don't we find out?
Oh no! This is who he looks like.
No way! It's Carter Day Kim!
Carter Day Kim! Wait, he's famous?
His dad is a millionaire. He's modeled for Tom Ford, Gucci, Prada.
What?
A magazine even
That's
called
why
him
he
the
hid his
Responsible
face,
Bachelor
because
on his
he's
18th
popular.
birthday.
Hey, Carter. I was just kidding earlier. I'd love to go to the dance with you.
No, you said what you said. You don't deserve to go to a dance with someone like that after you said that.
What's going on? I didn't know we were gonna have company. What is she doing here?
This is the friend and daughter I was telling you about.
That's the one!
Look, I think we got off to a bad start. I didn't realize you were like me. And
Wait,
I
what?
Definitely didn't realize what you were hiding under that helmet. Which I brought back for you, by the way.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go do my homework now because I'm cool.
So he hid his
Don't
face
be
because
rude,
he's
Marcus.
famous. And he didn't want
Sit.
everybody to know
Have
that
dinner
he's
with us.
famous. That's why I'm telling you, the more popular you are, you have more eyes on you, and you have a lot more pressure on you.
Hello. So, how are you liking Bookside? Like, I love how...
I hate it. I've been trying to convince my dad to put me back into private school. I mean, it's so hard being around poor people. You know what I mean?
Yeah? Well, actually, it's best to just try and be humble.
So, what did you think of Amber? She's pretty and comes from a very successful family.
Yeah,
What
but
could
she's
you
not
possibly
humble,
be
though.
hesitant about?
Dad, the whole reason I wanted to go to public school is because I wanted to be normal, to fit in, somewhere where nobody knows who I am, so that they can like me for me, Carter Day Kim.
And not just a popular
model who comes from a wealthy
and
family.
not just a model who comes from a wealthy family, exactly.
She was mean, to say the least. And we have nothing in common.
If circumstances were different,
that's the thing, they have nothing in common.
Allow you to date around longer. But we don't have that luxury. And it's up to you to keep up the family image.
Yeah, but they have nothing in common.
And Amber, she's the perfect wife.
I don't even like her. Like, how is this fair to me? Why do I have to be with someone just because you have to...
Just because of your wishes? Are you sure you're okay?
Look, I'll give you one more week. And if you can't find anyone, you and Amber are getting engaged.
Engaged?
I've already spoken
to
he's
her forcing him to it.
And he's agreed.
They're forcing both of them to engage each other.
I need you to do what's best for this family. Soon,
both of their fathers are forcing them to marry each other.
A retired Florida couple found a loophole in the law.
Now let me tell you that rushed relationships never really work out. All right, that's too much.
You look like so good in that suit.
Thanks.
Yeah, you look so fine. How much does that suit
This is exactly why he hid his face, to avoid
just for you.
so that people don't idolize him like they are right now. And now they're chasing him.
I think you went over here.
Good, you lost them. Now get back in.
He's not here.
Good. Now, okay, stay. Stay inside there.
Are you okay?
What are you doing here?
I'm not really big into school dances, but my mom made me come, so I came in here to draw.
Whoa. So we're gonna say that this is his prom date?
No. I love anime, comics, cartoons. Even though my dad has different plans.
Sorry to hear that. So, are you gonna answer my question? If you're okay.
Oh, yeah, so I kind of got bombarded by a bunch of girls when I showed up to the dance.
Exactly.
So I'm hiding in here.
That's cringe.
Right, because they kept on chasing.
But a bunch of girls are falling all over you, even though they barely know you.
Right.
I mean, no offense. I'm sure you're a great guy and all, but I've never really understood that. Like, falling for someone you've only seen on the screen of a movie or on the cover of a magazine.
Yeah, that doesn't really help at all.
Okay. So there's like no way to not sound egotistical asking this, but do you know who I am?
I mean, I've heard rumors, but I don't really pay attention to any of that.
By any chance, would you want to go out with me?
Going out with a popular guy like him. It's no wonder he hid his face, because... It's no wonder he hid his face. Because he's so popular and he's so famous and so he's so famous and he comes from a wealthy family. And he doesn't want people to know who he is. Because he feels self-conscious about it, so he wants to be humble. So that's why he hid his face, to avoid recognition. So oh, a computer lab. Sharing drinks too. That is definitely romantic. Take a selfie with me, please.
Staring at our memories, hearing every word you said. I don't have much to add, but you know I'm missing you. You're the best I ever had. I wanna fall in love. I wanna be someone you're thinking of.
Another chasing it. And that's another thing. When you're popular, every little move you make is monitored. When you're that popular, and when you're that famous, like whenever you're that popular, and whenever you're like that famous,
welcome to my
every little move you make, every little microscopic move you make is
I
monitored.
can't believe you live here. I've never even been on this side of town.
Are you okay?
I feel like a Walmart.
Like every
person
little
in a
microscopic
store.
move you make is monitored.
My family does not have this kind of money.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay. You'll be fine. You look good though.
Yeah.
And then I walk into the room and she's like alone drawing, and then that's how we started talking. Oh man.
See, didn't I tell you the dance was a good
Yeah,
idea?
that's a good idea.
So, Zoe, what do your parents do for a living?
Oh, my dad's a janitor, and
He's
my
gonna-
mom's a
he's gonna hate
cashier at
that.
a local supermarket.
And she's one of the top students in her class and a super talented artist.
I've always admired artists. What's your discipline?
I do comics.
Comics.
I really like drawing them, writing the stories.
If you don't already, you should utilize social media as a marketing tool. Since you have a niche, I'm sure you'll find a loyal fan base.
Pretty sure.
TikTok is a great way for your work to go viral with short videos, but you should also create an
And
Instagram
he's very
for
popular.
pictures and YouTube for longer videos so that people can discover you
Yeah,
everywhere.
YouTube for
Just
longer
make sure you
videos.
focus on engagement, not just how many followers you have.
Exactly.
Wow. That's
Don't just
really
rely
good
on how
advice.
many followers
I
you
want to
have.
become a successful comic book artist, so I'll definitely keep your tips in mind.
That's a foolish goal, especially for a young woman like yourself. Your dad's a janitor? Your mom is a cashier? How do you really expect to be successful?
You could still be successful in life, even as a janitor.
Dad, why would you?
I mean, they don't make that much, but you
So,
can still be
what's it about
successful.
I made us.
Say that.
You are not allowed to see that girl anymore.
Oh!
She's not good for you or this family.
Let me guess, because your parents aren't millionaires.
Carter, you know I don't have much longer. I want to see you with somebody who isn't going to drag you down.
Drag him down?
What is she going to do for you? Throw you sunshine on a rainy day? I'm only trying.
There are 13 minutes left in the video, so what's gonna happen? He dies?
Are you okay? I'm gonna go check on Zoe. Zoe, are you okay? Look, I'm sorry about what my dad said. Can we just talk?
She's silent.
Zoe?
That can't be good. Where is Zoe? Oh. She ran away. Listen to your dad and please leave me alone. Wow, congratulations!
Look at him.
You split them up.
He's walking around.
Are you happy
like he's
now?
The new CEO already.
Razors. Good thing your son finally came around to my Amber.
Yeah, but what good is that if he doesn't even enjoy it?
So,
They don't even have anything in
Do you have
common.
any other interests? Like, I love comics.
She hates all that.
animation.
What? Like cartoons?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Cartoons are for
kids.
babies! What do you watch SpongeBob SquarePants on Saturday mornings?
Okay, you know,
I bet she sounds like that.
Like our wedding? I've decided I want a destination wedding. What do you think of Coconut Cove?
Wait, that's a man-made island. No, I'd prefer if we chose a different location. When they constructed that island, it hurt a lot of the marine wildlife. Besides, my dad is really into environmental protection. It's actually one of the main pillars of our company.
But forget about what your dad says.
It wouldn't really
You
feel
need to make
right
your own
get married
decisions.
somewhere like that.
Okay. I mean, I'm
You
sure
need
they
to make
just
your
put
own
that on their
decisions.
mission statement to make them sound good.
Stand up for yourself.
I mean,
Be a
nobody
man.
really cares about the environment. And besides, imagine the photos that we would get. I can picture it now. We're on the beach. We would look so good.
Sudoku.
Wow, you're really good at that. I can barely finish a beginner's puzzle, but you're breezing right through.
She's a pro at Sudoku.
And you are?
Oh, Jen, founder of Chroma Blend, and biz partners with the VP of this company. We just closed a really big deal recently. It was a really good one.
You know, that Rolex looks really nice on you, Jenny.
Why, thank you, James. Okay, so maybe we're more than just business partners, but shh, don't tell anyone.
You said Chroma Blend, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I read an article that your paint contains lead.
Contains lead.
With our environmental standards, I don't know how you'd be able to close out a deal with us.
You're right. I tried to close an account with this company for years. I couldn't figure out a way in. That is until I met James.
Oh.
But why would
Why would
James
James? What?
Well, kickbacks, of course. Why else? You know, I give him 10% in cash.
10%.
Oh, and as a token of his appreciation, he gave me this watch as a gift. Mm-hmm. Oh, just imagine when he's CEO of this company. Oh, hey, I might even be able to cut you in. What's your position here again?
Excuse me. I have an announcement.
Yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for this momentous occasion. Tonight, I stand before you not just as the CEO of this esteemed manufacturing firm. I am also standing here as a proud
father.
Carter, on his journey for love and commitment, is set to marry the daughter of a big business tycoon. This union is more
There are
than
8
just
minutes left in the
a
video.
merger of hearts. It is a beautiful alliance that will be mutually beneficial.
So I can only
to
imagine
both
what will
our
happen.
companies. That being said, I am confident with Carter at the helm, supported by this powerful alliance, Kim's manufacturing will continue to flourish. Therefore, I am honored to announce the new CEO of our company.
And who is it?
My son.
I can't do this. I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Excuse me, one moment.
This is too much pressure.
Carter!
And he left the door open
What
so
are
they
you
could
doing?
hear the
Get
conversation.
back in there.
No. Look, I'm sorry, but this isn't for me.
You're trying to make him into someone he's not.
Cutting you off.
Then cut me off. I don't want to marry Amber. I don't want your company. This isn't what I want.
You're trying to make him into someone he's not.
I can't keep pretending like
Exactly.
it is. I know how important the future of your company is. I really do. But what about
Yeah, what
my
about
future?
his future?
I'm more.
He's trying to pretend
than
to be
just your
someone
son.
he's
I'm
not.
my own person. I want to marry Zoe.
Like he's treating him
Someone
like an
who
extension
sees
of
me for
himself.
me, not Carter Day Kim, the model son of a millionaire, but Carter, the guy that wants to work in animation.
Right.
Make cartoons.
Anything.
Please. I need you to accept that.
Don't even think about taking my Rolls Royce.
I wasn't planning on it.
He wasn't planning on it. They still have each other's numbers. Kind of surprising.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at your dad's company party with Amber?
No. I'd rather be here with you. Can we talk?
What's there to talk about? I heard what your dad said about me, and you didn't stand up for me, so I knew where your heart was.
Well, I'm standing up for you now. Zoe, I turned down the CEO job in front of the entire board, and then I came straight here because you're the one that I want. Not the company.
Not Amber.
You.
Well, are you sure you want to do that?
100%.
I mean, you're about to inherit a huge
Yeah, but it's not
business.
worth it.
I've never been more sure of anything else in my entire life. You're the first person to see me for me. Why would I ever want to give that up?
Exactly. Why would you want to give that up? Oh, why would you want to give that up to be a millionaire?
Wait. Who's going to be CEO now that you've turned it down?
Probably the VP, James. He's been wanting to
So he cut him
take over
off.
the company ever since my dad got sick.
What? No, we can't let that happen. I have a better
How about
idea.
you? You could be the CEO.
Well, in light of tonight's event, I'd like to take this opportunity to urge the board to hire me as the new CEO of this company. And clearly, Henry is not fit to continue serving as the CEO. I mean, between his declining health and lack of leadership. I mean, what kind of leader can't even control his own family?
Right.
I mean, his own child isn't even capable of, what, running this company that he's built?
This is not true.
Like, his health is
Carter's
declining.
already declined, so y'all can just
And he's
leave it.
not even a good
Isn't
leader.
Henry's only kid, and I think Eleanor would make a stellar E CEO.
You're kidding, right? Well, what
Like, what leader can't control his own family?
She's just a girl.
It's not about what you are.
About who you are. He was also a misogynist earlier as
right.
well.
I might be
Because-
just a girl, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to lead.
He was also a misogynist earlier as well.
So what have you done with this?
One of those guys that
Since
think
I've been with this company,
that women are
I've
too
implemented
emotional to
lean
be
manufacturing
leaders.
principles to optimize production, reduce waste, and enhance efficiency, as well as establish.
And we've seen how he acted in this
partnerships
video.
with key suppliers to ensure a stable and reliable supply chain.
Maybe he's too emotional. Not to mention, not to mention
doing
his
things that
declining
save
health.
millions,
Take
such
care
as
of yourself.
Negotiating various favorable contracts with suppliers and to reduce
Like the
procurement
contract
costs.
you signed with ChromaBlend, the company known for having lead-based paint.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb, James. The founder herself told me you made a
10%.
10% kickback. Isn't that right?
Jenny.
I mean, why else did you buy her that Rolex?
Okay.
So make her the leader.
Since assuming the role of CEO, the company has experienced robust revenue growth, and improve
Yes.
profit margins. With a focus on strategic growth and, more importantly, its admirable environmental objectives. Eleanor Kim has successfully led the company to new heights. Eleanor, I couldn't be prouder of you. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Thanks, Dad. I don't want to say I told you so, but...
Right. I told you so.
Hey, you're not going to come after my position now that you're on the up and up, are you?
After seeing you take James down, I wouldn't dare. I'm happy being the new VP.
Oh, that reminds me. I also have something I need to boast about.
Carter, stop.
Go ahead. Boast.
Zoe got her first comic published in a newspaper.
Wow. That's fantastic, Zoe.
Congratulations. Let me see.
Yeah.
That's popularity.
Not bad for the daughter of a cashier and a janitor, huh?
I'm sorry for what
Yeah, that's
I said
amazing
to you, Zoe.
for the
I
daughter of a
realize now,
cashier and a
it's
janitor.
not about what you are, but about
Right.
who you are.
And I'm glad his father
And you
learned.
are an incredibly talented artist.
And luckily his father still
bright
lived.
future, just like my son.
Thanks, Dad.
He really did turn himself around. And I'm glad that he turned himself around. And that he learned that you can be anything that you put your mind to. So, because this because it's inspired by a movie, this qualifies for the movie category. So this one will get the 800-point rating scale. So, 185 out of 200 for the plot. 100 and, well, it's more dramatic, so in that case, 178 out of 180. As for the characters, I really hated the father and that other girl that he tried to get him to date. But everybody else was really nice. So, 136 out of 150, and the flow, I'll give that 135 out of 140, and the ending 130 out of 130. So overall, 764 out of 800. Thank you so much for watching this, and keep liking, commenting, and subscribing.